Nigerian government needs to stop outsourcing its oil production to China. Bishop David Biome exposes Nigerian's government. If you're not aware, Nigerian government is already owing them too much money. So maybe it's part of the agreement. We don't know. China, when they want to sign their own paper, they will not do it in English. And Nigerian government will not ask for the correspondent of that same, document to be in English, and and somebody who can, an interpreter who can interpret, who can understand both Chinese and English, verify that is on this page is on that page. No on this page is no on that page. They will just go ahead and sign. What am I talking about? It was the same, one of the senators that raised alarm that China brought a particular document for Nigerian government to sign. And guess what? Nigerian government, not even knowing what was written there, went ahead and signed it off. Whether their sense destroy the nation, nobody understands. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Nigerian government needs to stop outsourcing its oil production to China. Bishop David Obiome exposes. The Nigerian televisionist, general overseer of Salvation Ministry International, Bishop David Obiome, has called on Nigerian government to stop outsourcing its oil production to China immediately. The clergyman said the idea of concession to China to click belt because it's only crude oil price that went down, not the price of the byproducts. So Nigerian government must stop. The crude oil price came down, but the byproduct price are not down. China has no crude oil, but they produce thousands of byproducts. So if Nigeria has industries producing byproducts of crude oil, we will not export again. We will just be producing the byproduct, and Nigeria economy will go back to normal. We are down because we have no industries producing byproducts. The byproduct price have not reduced. It is the crude oil price that reduced. The whole byproduct of petroleum, their price are always increasing. So what they did is to reduce the crude oil price, and they increased the price of the byproducts and sell them back to us and collect our money back. Bishop Abiyoye has said Nigerian government needs to become wise. He said Nigerian government should stop outsourcing its oil production to China and open industries that will produce the byproduct to usable materials. What Nigeria needs is to open industries that produce byproduct and stop exporting our crude oil, and the economy of Nigeria will go back up. There's no one solution out of 100 that I have which will save Nigeria from the economic crisis. The Nigerian government have to consult me for the wisdom of God to save the economy. What I've said, if what I've said, you don't find it in a book, any book at all. Ask yourself, okay? Price coming down. As kerosene price come down, as petrol price come down, it's the crude that has come down, but the byproduct we have is still the same. So what the government needs to do is to stop exporting and start producing the byproducts. Then sell the byproducts, export it, and we are back in the economy. We are back and we are strong. Just refine them to different products and start exporting these byproducts to different markets and nations of the world. The economy will grow and Nigeria will be better. Collaborating with Bishop Obiome View, the Chief Executive Officer of the Center of Promotion of Private Entrepreneur, Dr. Mahmoud Yusuf, described the reversal of the subsidy removal of the government policy as something that was not good for the oil sector. So, Bishop Obiome has said Nigerian government should stop wasting. China has no crude oil. We have given them crude oil. In case you are not aware, Nigerian government we've given them our crude oil. Nigerian government have sourced it to them. So this is what Bishop David is talking about. The crude oil has been outsourced to them. It's gone to them. Okay, so we have what we don't take care of. We have things we don't look after. And yet our youths out of school, no job. Our youths out of school, no job. Every single year in this country, private universities, polytechnic, government universities are gushing out graduates from every quarter, graduate in all forms of disciplines. But guess what? There are no industries to go up and to absorb them. And this is why crime rate is not a yardstick for anybody to be involved in crime has been high. The government have no provision whatsoever for the younger generation. You don't do that. A government plans. A government put things in place for their people. A government ensure that there is something for the youth. If there's a common adage that goes, the idle mind, the mind that is idle is the devil's workshop. What does it mean by the devil's workshop? That is where all kinds of thoughts that are not right begin to brood from. That is where all kinds of vices are planned, hashed out. And before you know it, things are worse off. Things are worse off. It is wrong. Now, can you imagine Nigerian government, we've outsourced our crude oil. It is crude oil price that is down. The byproduct price is not down. Please go and investigate how much a liter of fuel is also sold, say, place like in the UK, in the US, in Canada, in Australia. Go and find out. The prices are not down. The prices of those things are still up. It did not drop. It did not drop. The prices are still in the very place where they are. This is all business strategy to ensure that the crude oil market does not, overshadow the whole nation. So what have they done? They deliberately put down the price. It's something they do they do it on purpose. Okay, so don't think that it's just something that happened by chance. No, what investors sit down and they deliberate and they decide the price. At the end of business market day, they decide the next price for the next goods, for the next item. So it's not the crude oil. It's not like Bishop said. This is wisdom. Honestly, we have men and women who could potentially, with the God's given gift and ability, transform this nation. However, we don't harness it. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now. Bye.